If you've ever sat through a requirements meeting, recorded it, and then had someone go back through that recording to manually pull out epics, features, and user stories, this episode is for you. We're going to upload a real recorded stakeholder requirements meeting into the Intelligence Hub, let Walnut AI turn it into a structured backlog, and then walk through the full collaborative loop, refining a story with AI, reviewing it as a team, and getting it ready for development. Let's get into it. Inside your project, go to Intelligence Hub. Click the upload option, but this time select a video file. In this example, we're using a recorded requirements discussion for Fresh and Homely, an e-commerce platform. In the meeting, the lead walks the team through the platform requirements, explaining how they want the system to work. The discussion covers a POS terminal for billing customers at the counter, sales and expense tracking, product inventory management, a separate batch inventory to track stock by expiry date and freshness status, AI-assisted processing of supplier invoices, customer and supplier record management, and a daily report that consolidates all operational data. Once uploaded, Walnut AI transcribes and reads through the recording and gets ready to generate your backlog. Click Generate, and the AI gets to work. Within moments, you'll see a full hierarchy appear: epic, feature, and user story, structured exactly the way a product team would organize a backlog. In our example, the epic we're following covers catalog management, with a feature around product catalog administration, and one user story underneath it that we're going to follow through the rest of this episode. View and manage product catalog with categories and stock status. Let's open this story. Read the story statement. As a store manager, I want to view and manage the product catalog with categories and stock status so that I can efficiently organize products, monitor inventory levels, and ensure customers see accurate product availability. That's a clean as a I want, so that format. The role, the capability, and the business value are all immediately clear. Now scroll down to the acceptance criteria. This is where the AI has done most of the work. From just a few minutes of conversation in the recording, it has captured the full catalog view. Every product listed with its name, SKU, category, price, and stock quantity, plus a color-coded status indicator, green for in-stock, amber for low stock, red for out of stock. It's also picked up the day-to-day management mechanics, filtering and searching the catalog, sorting across multiple columns, and editing or adding products through a form that enforces unique SKUs and mandatory fields. And it hasn't missed the operational details either: configurable stock thresholds, inline quantity updates that refresh the status indicator immediately, bulk actions across multiple products, and an export to CSV or Excel that respects whatever filters and sorting are currently applied. This is exactly the kind of detail a business analyst would normally spend hours extracting manually from a meeting recording like this, replaying it, taking notes, writing it all up, and it's sitting here, structured and ready to review. Before saving the user story, let's tighten the story up a little ourselves. Looking closely, one thing is worth adding. The story says thresholds can be set per product or globally, but it doesn't say which one wins if both exist at the same time. Select the story and open the chat option right within Intelligence Hub. Ask it to add a criterion clarifying that a per-product threshold always takes precedence over the global setting. The AI adds a clear new condition addressing exactly that, in the same tone and structure as the rest of the acceptance criteria. Review it and accept the change. Once you're happy with how the story reads, save it. Head over to Action Items, and there it is. Sitting in your backlog under the Catalog Management epic, fully structured and ready to be assigned. Before we move forward, let's look at what's available on this story's page. You've got the standard fields: status, priority, assignee, and story points. On the side panel, the Quality Metrics section gives you an instant snapshot of the story's health. You can quickly see test coverage, execution status, defect count, and the overall quality score. Metadata shows you who created the story and when. Tags let you categorize it by module, sprint, or anything your team uses to organize work. And attachments lets you upload any supporting files, a workflow diagram for the batch states, or a reference document from the store operations team, anything the developer or QA might need. Everything about this story lives in one place. Let's assign it to a developer and see what happens next. Now the story is assigned to a developer, and a few days later they come back with a comment before starting work. Here's what they've written. 2 more things I need before I can start. First, if someone removes a per product threshold later, does it just fall back to the global setting automatically, or does someone have to reset it manually? Second, for bulk actions. If one manager bulk reassigns categories while another manager is mid-edit on one of those same products, what actually happens? Does one change silently overwrite the other? 2 sharp follow-up questions. Exactly the kind of thing that surfaces once a developer actually starts mapping out the edge cases in detail. As the business analyst, instead of manually rewriting the acceptance criteria, open the chat with AI right within the story again. Type out the developer's 2 concerns and ask the AI to update the acceptance criteria to address both. Confirm that removing a per product threshold automatically falls back to the global default, and add a criterion describing how the system should handle a conflicting bulk update and a concurrent single product edit. The AI updates the story. A new criterion confirms that clearing a per product threshold immediately reverts that product to the global default, with no manual reset required. And another new criterion states that when a bulk action and an individual edit target the same product at the same time, the most recent save wins, and the user whose change was overwritten sees a clear notification so they can review and reapply it if needed. Once you're happy with it, reply to the developer's comment directly. Good catches. Updated the criteria to cover both. Removing a per product threshold now falls back to the global setting automatically. And for the bulk versus individual conflict, last save wins, with a notification to whoever got overwritten. Stories updated and ready for you to pick up. That's the full loop on a single story, generated from the meeting recording, refined by you, picked up by a developer, questioned, clarified through AI chat, and handed back ready to build, all without leaving the story page. Once a story is refined and agreed on, you're not done yet. You can generate test cases of any type directly from this same page, which we'll cover in the next session. That's requirements to user stories in Walnut AI. Upload your BRD, FRD, or even a recorded requirements meeting. Let AI structure your backlog, refine it collaboratively, and keep everyone aligned without leaving the platform. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and drop any questions in the comments.